judgment, I see your light touch my heart. Your voice crosses my inner storm and births peace on the road of the final judgment. I sing softly, but heaven hears Jesus. Hold me on the road of the final judgment. I walk in your promise, even when I cannot see the end of the path. On the road of the final judgment, with open hands I receive your grace like living water. On the road of the final judgment, I sing softly, but heaven hears Jesus. Hold me on the road of the final judgment. Come on more. Between shadow and fear, I remember you are faithful in the final judgment. Esteem stunned. Between shadow and fear, I remember you are faithful in the final judgment. Esteem stunned. Between shadow and fear, I remember you are faithful in the final judgment. Come on more. In the quiet, I learn to trust you. Do not fail, Lord. On the road of the final judgment, I walk in your promise, even when I cannot see the end of the path. On the road of the final judgment, Agora. Between shadow and fear, I remember you are faithful in the final judgment. Orgy. Today I bring my weary heart and lay it at your feet. On the road of the final judgment, when the wind pushes, your love steadies me on the path. On the road of the final judgment, between shadow and fear, I remember you are faithful in the final judgment. Agora. I sing softly, but heaven hears Jesus. Hold me on the road of the final judgment. Come faith. I will wait, Lord, let your light rise. On the road of the final judgment, I will wait, Lord, let your light rise. On the road of the final judgment, come faith. I sing the song of the final judgment. You are my peace. Your voice calls my name, and fear loses its weight. I sing the song of the final judgment. You are my peace. path on the road of the final judgment, come more. I walk in your promise, even when I cannot see the end of the path on the road of the final judgment. Hasting stand, I sing softly, but heaven hears Jesus. Hold me on the road of the final judgment. Hasting stand. When my tears fall, your mercy meets me in the final judgment. Come fair. Your voice crosses my inner storm and bursts peace on the road of the final judgment. Hasting stand. Lord, in the final judgment, I see your light touch my heart agone. In the quiet, I learn to trust you do not fail, Lord. On the road of the final judgment, come more. I walk in your promise, even when I cannot see the end of the path on the road of the final judgment. Come fair. Your voice crosses my inner storm and bursts peace on the road of the final judgment. Come more. Today I bring my weary heart and lay it at your feet on the road of the final judgment. Hush. I walk in your promise, even when I cannot see the end of the path on the road of the final judgment. On the thorns between shadow and fear, I remember you are faithful in the final judgment. Your voice crosses my inner storm and bursts peace on the road of the final judgment. Come fair. When my tears fall, your mercy meets me in the final judgments. And Lord, I will wait, Lord, let the final judgment hoje. Your promises rock my heart, will not